Hello, guys, and good evening to you, and welcome to our fourth online session of our subject ITPE1. So we are now on the chapter 14 of our uh, topic for this semester, for this first semester. So what we're going to discuss about this evening is about ASP.NET application. So before we dive to the topic for tonight, let me welcome you all to our session for this evening. So first things first, we'll have the presentation. The second part will be your Q&A or question and answer. And the last part will be added information for you. So let's go on with our presentation. Our objectives for this evening are as follows. Number one is to design, develop, and deploy a web page. Number two is to develop pertinent skills in debugging web pages. Number three is to design a web page as a service on the internet. And number four is to deploy different types of web applications. Now let's discuss first what is ASP.NET page lifecycle and how are you going to create a web page out of this. So we all know that ASP.NET is an open source server-side web application framework. So this is designed for web development to produce dynamic web pages, as in dynamic web pages. That's just the last time that we talked about. And it was developed by Microsoft to allow programmers to build dynamic websites, applications, and services. So ASP.NET's successor is ASP.NET Core, which is re-implementation of ASP.NET. For some time, I think ASP.NET was widely used starting from, on our record here, it's January 2002, but actually we're using this from 2007, 2007, 2007. And ASP.NET is the first uh, ancestor of your Visual Studio. So parang una, we don't have any Visual Studio pa, but we call it ASP.NET applications. So parang una, ASP.NET. Pero ASP.NET works on top of your HTTP protocol and uses the HTTP commands and policies to set the browser to server bilateral communication and cooperation. So ASP.NET is a part of Microsoft.NET platform, wherein the applications are compiled codes written using the extensible and reusable components or object presented in .NET framework. So these codes can use the entire hierarchy of classes in the .NET. Okay, so ASP.NET applications code can be written in any of the following languages. Number one is C#. Number two, Visual Basic.NET. Number three, JavaScript. And number four is J#. So it is used to produce interactive data-driven web applications over the internet, and it consists of a large number of controls such as text boxes, buttons, and labels for assembling, configuring, and manipulating code to create HTML pages. So ASP and ASP.NET are server-side technology, meaning kasi the server side of things will be hard coding siya, guys. So this is hard coding kay server side. May dual ka side abi sa programming, sa web programming. Ang client side, ang server side. Wherein sa client side, this is the interface that you can see on the screen while doing the interaction with your users. However, when we speak about server side, this is hard coding, meaning kasi nag-code ka mo, guys. Nag-compile ka mo ka-code, just like ang programming natin na ginahimo. So we have the application lifecycle wherein there are different versions on your screen of the lifecycle. Or actually, there is only eight lifecycle ASP.NET. So when the page is requested, it is loaded into the server memory, processed, and sent to the browser. Then it is unloaded from the memory, and then at each of these steps, methods and events are available, which could be overwritten according to the need of the application. So in other words, you can write your own code to override default code, just like in JavaScript. So the page class created a hierarchical tree of all of the controls on the page. All the components on the page except the directories are part of this control tree. So you can see the control tree by adding true to the page directive, or we will cover the page directives and tracing under directives and event handling. So the first one, the first stage of ASP.NET is page request. In your page request, when an ASP.NET gets a page request, it decides whether to parse and compile the page, or there would be a cached version of the page according to the response that is being set. So page request. And page request can be seen by an error for 404 whenever there is no page again ano ninyo guys. So that is a page request because kung ano nga feedback ang ping ninyo sa within sa network sa website, sa web page. If that website does not exist, then the page request page or the prompts will appear in your screen. So that is commonly called as error 404. So may mga application to dyan. Pero nowadays, why lagi na sapat doon? Kaya kung why gan nag-exist ang web page, ka-black lang ang screen natin or why lang dito at minigin butang. Now, number 2 is starting of the page lifecycle. At this stage, the request and response objects are set. So if the request set is an old request or the post back, so that means to say that the page is also set on your UI culture property. The starting page of the lifecycle is the first stage. So it means to say that at this stage, at this point in time, your requests and responses are being set as your objectives. Okay, this is the starting line. Number 3 is page initialization. So at this stage, the controls on the page are assigned by a unique ID, and by setting the unique ID property and the themes are applied. For the new request, postback is loaded and control properties are restored to the view state values. Number 4 is page load. And in page load, it is the control property that is being set on the state and control state values. The page loading. If ever a page loading can be done on your browser, so most of the time it's in your browser. So a standard browser may have a refresh button that you can have for page loading. Other than that, kita nyo, nag-load siya or nag-amat-amat ka display ang page na ginbutan ninyo. However, if you cannot make amends with that, so what you're going to do is to click the refresh button. Regardless kung ano ang inyong browser na ginagamit. In my case, I'm using Pasaya Danay. I'm using a Brave browser because it is much faster compared to standard web browser. In my opinion, because I'm using it, so it's much faster compared to other browsers. Nowadays, ang claim nga faster browser is your Edge browser, pero in my observation only, it's Brave browser. Okay. On the page load, what you're going to do there is to set the control state values. And number 5 stage is the validation, wherein this is the method of validating control, and it is the successful execution of your page, of your web page. So if it is true, it means to say that your output for the interaction for the UI or user interfacing is true. So that is a kind of validation. So number 6 is post-back event handling. For post-back event handling, this is just an old request being related to the invoking of their post-back handling. Number 7 is page rendering. When we speak about page rendering, this is the stage which view state for all pages and controls are being saved. On the page render, when we speak about render, it means to say that it's a method for each control and the output is rendered or written on an output stream class or the response property of the page. So, the best example of rendering is when you are going to run an application in your C#. When you press the play button, and then what happens is your computer will analyze and construct a certain output that is being given to you. So that is being rendered. Meaning to say, kung ano ang expected output ninyo guys, gina-drawing niya and then that's the time gina-reflect niya kung i-run ninyo ang program. So by doing or by clicking the start button. And the last one, in number 8, life cycle, is your unload. For unloading, the rendered page is set to the client and the page properties such as the response and requests are all unloaded and cleaned up at the same time. Okay, so that was a bit handful reading all of those what's this, the life cycle. Okay, those are their life cycle. Okay, next in our slide is, oh no, balikan ay, activity ulit, no? Before that, before we have our activity, guys, before our activity, let me read lang. What's this? Your initialization page for the lifecycle events, because there is 12 phases. These 12 phases of your lifecycle events. Kaya na lifecycle on is just lifecycle events. We don't need to discuss this. I'm just going to enumerate. So the first one is pre-init or pre-initialization. Number 2 is init or initialization. You can see this on page 126 of your module. Number 3 is init completes. Number 4 is load view state. Number 5 is load post data. Number 6 is preload. Number 7 is load. Number 8 is load completes. Number 9 is pre-render. Number 10 is pre-render completes. And number 11 is save state complete. And the last one is unload. Oh, these are the page cycle events. What is the difference between the life cycle of your ASP.NET and your life cycle events? For the event, this is this is an application of your event handler, which is basically a function or subroutine bound to the event using declarative attributes such as onClick or handle. So a handle or an onClick is just a queue. Naman ninyo guys ang queue ninyong ang topic naton. So it is a queue wherein you are going to handle a certain variable that is being sent on your on the web page that you're going to create or handle. Okay, so the additional page lifecycle considerations are as follows. Individual ASP.NET server controls have their own lifecycle and is similar to the page lifecycle. Although both init and loading recursive for an each control, they happen to have a reverse order or build control for the event. So when you create a class that inherit a web page or classes, in addition to event handling raised by your page, you can override methods from the page-based class. For example, the initialization is being sent, and then the syntax will be put into place. Okay, so I think those are all the things that you need to know. Now, for your activity number 37, what you're going to do is you're going to create a flow diagram of your ASP.NET lifecycle. So when we speak about flow diagram, this is just a diagram. You can actually see this in the internet. So you just Google it. And then you're going to draw it in your Microsoft Visio or other drawing platform. If you don't have any Microsoft Visio, what you're going to do is to draw that in your Microsoft Word. So Microsoft Word or some Microsoft PowerPoint. You can do that in your Microsoft PowerPoint. Pero what you're going to do is to save that as PNG. Meaning to say, hindi ka mo guys mag-save nga direktang save. So when you save, you go to File, then Save As. Then you change the DOCX into PNG. Okay, PNG is a graphic platform equivalent to a picture. That is ano ba meaning of PNG? It's equivalent to JPEG, no, which is a picture. So PNG is, according to Bing, PNG .png files are your portable network graphics. Portable network graphics. So these are your portable network graphics because the reason for this is your PNG is much more clearer compared to your JPEG. JPEG is for picture, so just use that PNG. All right. For your session state management, this is part of your ASP.NET. What you're going to do is to implement session or state management techniques, and we'll use the concept of session and part of your HTTP class session. When we speak about session, and this is not a session word or session, it is a variable which is used for storing and using information or users' data. So this is on the server side, and we are going to store the user's data information into your memory or to your web memory. So if you have memory on your computer unit, there is such thing as web server memory. This is being saved in the cloud, not in the hard drive or in your computer units. So it is on the cloud. It is hanging on the cloud. So session will be available into the web server's memory until they are removed or the session expires. So when the user for a web page on behalf of every user, the sessions will be created, and different sessions variable will be maintained for different users to create or to request on the web page. Then the web server will maintain all the sessions variables into the memory, and when the user requests for a web page, what happens is the default timeline or the lifetime of a session variable will be only 20 minutes. So you are given 20 minutes to have a session and to manage everything that you wanted to put in the cloud. And guys, this is made possible because there is an application for this that is being rendered. I think some of them are free, but others are not free. You have to pay something, no? I can name a few for cloud storages on your session and state management. The first one is AWS, or your Amazon Web Server. In your Amazon Web Server, you are given $100 to spend for free, but you cannot download $100 directly. You know, you have to spend that on your cloud. If you have account, freebie na siya halin sa Amazon. So you all know that AWS is an e-commerce site, just like your Lazada or your Alibaba or your Shopee. They are the same. So most probably, what you're going to do is to create a Lazada selling type of in AWS. Okay. The second one is IBM Bluemix. This is my favorite because it's free. Barato. Ang siya, wala bayad. So you can, what you're going to do is you can store or you can create your own hard coding or page or for whatever purpose that you can have, but it's more secure. However, Bluemix is not popular as AWS or Amazon. So just see to it, just Google lang. If you're curious enough, you can Google IBM Bluemix. Bluemix ang one word, IBM and Bluemix. And then the most popular is your Google Cloud. So your Google Cloud is also there for a fee. Meaning to say you have to pay for a year. I don't know how much dollars you're going to pay, but just like your AWS or your Amazon web server, your um, Google Cloud will also give you $100 for free, but you have to spend that $100 for your cloud storage. All right, so you have to put there. You cannot convert it to peso or withdraw. But if you have if you want to store any web page for the web server, you may do so in Google Cloud. Okay. So I think those are some samples of your session state management. Okay. And let's go to the next activity. Your activity is number 38. So what you're going to do is similar to your activity number 37, but you have to make a session management diagram. So you Google your session management diagram and create that on Microsoft Word. Or, as you all know, guys, this is another advertisement. You may wonder why you are not given a deadline for your activity this week. That's because what happens is you have 5 activity total in all. So you have to make 5 diagrams for your session for the topics that we were going to cover. Okay, continue. Another is your Internet Information Services, or your IIS. IIS, or Internet Information Services, are very popular with Microsoft applications. So IIS, or Internet Information Services, is the standard for Internet web server software package designed for Microsoft servers. So it provides redesigned World Wide Web architecture that you can achieve better performance, scalability, reliability, and security for websites. Okay, so kung makita ninyo guys, if you will see on your Google browser, but me, I'm not using it. But any browsers that you can have, I think you are. You can see the security key on the left side of your URL. So your URL is found on your ang gina-type nyo mula kay yahoo.com to google.com. So those are your URL. What happens is when you are going to consider the link for the URL on the left side, if you're going to write on your keyboard, like for example, you type there google.com or yahoo.com, you can see the a padlock, the padlock on my left side. So this is the site or that is an application of your IIS. So what does it do is basically it protects your functionalities on your website. It checks your SSL. It also checks if ever your web page is malicious or not, and it provides an alert wherein if that web page is bogus or it doesn't comprehend to the standards of web servers or web pages, then you will know, because it is put on a lock na graphics. So how do you measure your IIS or your Internet Information Services? Basically, there are characteristics of your IIS. Okay. The first characteristics is componentization. This is to reduce surface area. Extensibility, number two, is how much it is extensive, meaning to say you can recreate your web page seamlessly, or probably, guys, anytime that you want to edit your web page, you can do so because it's very much extensible. Number three, it is build custom, wherein you provide the measurements of the screen that you are going to do. Sometimes the built-in custom can provide any platform or any devices. So meaning to say, what you see on your screen, on your laptop or your desktop computer can also be seen on your cell phones. So that is across platform na ginatawag. That kind of customization is being done by a certain protocol nanda sa IIS. So gina-check ang IIS, and then if it is possible, then go ahead. It's okay. You can see any pages across any platform. Pero if doesn't pertain to a standard, meaning to say it doesn't suit to the rules of your IIS, then erase niya. Or sometimes, mag-imo ka mo web page, nag-ubra ka mo sa desktop, hindi makita sa cellphone. So, kinahanglan ikaw ano niyo sa requirements na ginapakita. So, another one is your database manager. Your database manager provides the ability to connect to any database on the network. Where this is not a built-in database on your computer units. These databases are found on your cloud, similarly to the SSL. And the number five is web platform installer. These are the built-in. Bluemix may yan, guys. This is not available to another cloud services. What you're going to do is to drag and drop only. No need to code or to reprogram. So, brownie lang, pindot-pindot lang. Muli mo na sa Bluemix. Kaya may web platform installer siya. Nga built-in sa sulod sa cloud. So, the advantages of your IIS is to, number one, secure the server. Number two, improve performance. Number three, empower web applications. Number four, quality enhancement. Number five, application warm-up. Ang disadvantage niya naman is may duwa bilog. It manages large servers, so mahinay siya. Not all configuration properties can be increased in user interface. So in terms of user interface, pigado. Kaya example, one example is sometimes if you develop for platforms, the screen kay yung laptops or your desktop, sometimes it cannot displayed on your cell phones. Isa doon daan ka disconnect is Windows ginagamit niyo sa desktop. Ang sa cellphone yung Android. So medyo wala connect, di ba? Pero there are applications that seamlessly made available in any platform. Other than that, ang ga-check ka nanda is your IIS. So mo daya roll ka IIS nyo. Pwede nyo sanda mahambal nga sa daya police ka mga cloud. The police bila gapanakop gapang ano do mo kada sample man lang. For your activity number 39, what you're going to do is to make an internet information service diagram. So diagramming, I'll draw out. And then another topic is creating virtual directories within websites. For the virtual directories of the website, what you are going to do is to provide a web directory or link directory in an online list or catalogs. So medyo mabudlay guys, I think, because in cataloging of websites nowadays it's very difficult to fathom. Why? Because nag-advance na yung technology natin. Kag gina-parse daya guys. Unlike ang ginagamit natin ng operating system is Windows, so there's no such thing as parsing here or sa directory. It's true if you're using Linux for your web development, for your websites, which is pwede. because in Linux actually there are your C# or other applications in your Java and Python can be run on your Linuxes. Ang Windows na guys, you need to have an installation of a third-party software to do this. Pero the good news is in Windows, it's very convenient for us. Why? Because double-click lang. Double-click ang icon lang, isang application. And what happens is you need to hard code. And you need to test it. So whatever method you're using, it's either Microsoft Windows or Linux or whatever. The most important thing is you have to make amends with everything. You have to know RSS. You have to know LSS. So those are the standards for web pages or websites. You have to know also the scope of listing, which is part of your creating websites. When you speak about scope of listing, this is the you have to know the deep functionality of your website. For example, your Yahoo, di ba? Sa sagwa ang ginapindot lang ninyo guys yahoo.com, www.yahoo.com. But actually sa sulod niya may ginatawag na submask or subnetwork, which is ang directory address niya. So it might be the directory address of your is 89.108 something. So it corresponds to 255.255.255.255. Okay, so I don't know if I'll give you an example later siguro. Tulad ng lecture pa kita. The very best example for this is guys, it is your when you go to globe directory blah. So let me present ko lang. Sige, present ko lang dyan. Ano to kama? Okay. So I'm presenting my entire screen right now. So if you can see, this is the actually you can dial yahoo.com, but this is an example only. So what happens if you put yahoo.com on your URL? Then what is displayed on your screen is the web page of Yahoo. Okay. Pero you can see on your URL is Yahoo word. Okay. So isa naman ka tab button. If I'm going to dial 192.168, sorry, that's 254.254. Ano matabo? So makita ninyo sa screen niyo sa URL. Why takon it? Guys, no? We don't have to write yahoo.com or But if I'm going to press enter, what happens is okay. But you can see on your screens it's the interface of your modem on the web page. Okay, so you can see here the ang data sa inyong internet or sa modem ninyo. So makita niyo yung diferensya na submask daya guys. This is called your submask on your network. This one is just your common name. Pero actually sa totoo lang daw alias na daya, alias na. Ang yahoo.com ngaran lang da, alias na da para matandaan naton lagi nga yahoo.com da. Pero actually ang yahoo.com ang is amo daya gid. May kada nga designated na number nga may 4 ka spaces di ang tawag kada IP address. So internet protocol address. Tanan-tanan nga web page, tanan-tanan nga daan or bago or may IP address na sanda. So your yahoo.com is just your what's this kanito tawag the mainstream name or may tawag kada guys or term, pero actually ang matutuod gid may anang submask data na. And kung yung problem is sa submask, if you're going to dial ang mo kada sa tanan ng web page niyo, may tendency nga malipatan ninyo guys. Pero mas kon yahoo.com daw wala gid tendency nga malipatan ninyo. So amo ginhimo na nga pareho lang kada. So kada dial put ninyo sa URL ninyo kay yahoo.com. So magwa dayad ng website ka Yahoo. And you can see it's secure because it has this one. When you're going to press this, connection is secure. This is the information. For example, passwords or credit card number is private when it is sent to this site. So this is valid, secure. Unlike this one, not secure. So your connection to the site is not secure. So you should not enter any sensitive information on this site. For example, passwords nyo, credit card, etc. Because it can be stolen by hackers. So sa ano dayan guys ka Globe, andang network, andang site nga information sa modem nga ginagamit naton sa makaka-internet kita. Okay, so you know now the difference between the two? Ang IP address ang ano? Sige. Stop presenting. Go back to the lecture. Okay, let's shift our presentation to the continuation of our PowerPoints. Sige. Okay, so we are now on creating virtual directory. After tapos creating virtual directories within the website or websites, you go to your activity number 40, and your activity number 40, you have to create a flow chart on creating virtual directories within a website. Okay. Okay, I think this is the last topic for tonight, and it is deploying web applications, web apps. So in deploying web applications, what you're going to do is, this is just a continuation, or this topic contains an application resource such as servlets, Java server pages, or tagging for your HTML. And this is your link to the source outside of application of an enterprise or Java Beans web apps. Pero I think for our deployment of we just going to concentrate on HTML and Java scripting, and ang very first na to XML, CSS. Hindi do kita mag sa ibang topics. Say these are the very broad topics that you can have. You can discuss. When you're going to deploy an application, actually guys, this is not rocket science, so hindi nyo pagpulibugi daya, because deployment of your web applications can be done automatically. So launching a website is easy if you have a host. So a host will have a www ngaran, so it's important. Okay, when you belong to www.local.w, it means to say that you belong to the index of web pages in the internet. So you are a legal web page. However, hindi guys however, madyan man nga services nga free. So those are the parts nga page nga nag-host sa cloud lang, nga depende sa host. Ang most popular kadya, I can give you other popular so ang blogger.com. You can create a blog. May mga free man dyan Ang what I'm using is Google Sites for deploying web pages. Okay, it's automatic yung ginano ng Google. So so that you don't need to consider or to think about something Okay, let me have a demonstration for deploying lang or so that you can create web page na simple ng guys. And I know some of you here, you might tell me for deployment that you can create a web page using Microsoft Word lang. What you're going to do lang is to put graphics and everything, and then mag-save ka mo gani. Ang nga propunta, ang dot niya, butangan nyo yung .html. And then what happens is, testingin nyo okay, ang guan na kada will be your Microsoft Word file would be converted to a web page already. So that is a very good example. Pero when you go to Google Sites, that is automatically parsed in Google Platform. So let me present to you an example now. Let's have a very good example. Wait, Anay. Let me read your comment before we have our sample. Oh, okay. Why? Sorry. Let me greet to you, people who are joining us right now. Ezekiel, Royal Joy, Rhoda May, Rose Ann, Balsena, Rose Ann Havilona, and Vincent. Okay. So, guys, let me present to you a very good example now. Let me present our screen. And let me double click. It's not the. Okay. Okay. So this is my desktop here. What you're going to do now is to go to Microsoft Word, double click. Okay, sige. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, medyo buhay, not responding. Okay, so this is a blank Microsoft Word. Okay, so what we're going to put here, so this is just an example, no? I'm going to put here stars. Okay, then I'm gonna change the font. Let's change the font to this one and make it bigger. Stars. Okay, then sa bottom, so dalom, go to the internet, then Google, go to Google. Then go to images. Okay, click images. Then you type there stars. Okay. Then afterwards, okay, so you have beautiful stars here. This one. Then pili kita isa. I think we have to choose this one. Then copy and here and make this bigger. Okay, so these are stars. So how do we make a web page out of this? Go to File, go to Save As, then go to Desktop, Browse, then go to Desktop here, then stars.docx, right? Okay, so you put their stars file name instead of save as type docx. So pangitaon naton the web page. This one. Filtered. Okay, try natin that. Okay, instead of Microsoft Word, click naton web page, then save. Yes. Okay. So, why it may not tabo sa Word man kita gyapon. Pero adto kamo sa desktop, di what? Kapangitaon di ang stars ng Word nga HTML. This one. Ari siya. So nahimo siya nga HTML document, no? Kung i-double click ko na siya, ang ginobra naton nga okay, instead nga sa Brave ko i-open dia ko sa Microsoft Edge i-open. So instead ang ginobra naton na okay, so ang matabo ang ginobra naton nga sa Word na stars nahimo dito na na web page. So, nakasimple, no? So, in deployment of your web page, you can even create a local page out of this. Pero, okay doon? Okay doon, guys? Na-gets nyo? Nakita nyo? Example? Sample, guys, na nakita nyo doon?
Okay, sir.
Simple lang, no? Pwede kayo mo ka-web page maskin sa Microsoft Word. So, that's why you don't need to think. Or to pero you can use other softwares nga kung sa tuntong ulugid bala. Ang inobra ko sample lang dito to. If you're going to employ yourself on a company for web pages, hindi ka mo magamit sa Microsoft Word, lain nga software ang gamiton ninyo. So may dyan kita nga free nga mga softwares in the internet, mga WordPress, blogger.com. Pero the best gid nga is Google Sites because na ko siya. Ang iba nyo nga gagamit mo sanda Weebly, no? If you're familiar with weebly.com, pwede ka mo lang kayo mo ka webpage ninyo nga dang automatic ang drag and drop lang. You don't need to all you have to do is to customize it. Okay, so I have one other one sample also to show you. Last to gid so present ko lang din. Okay, this sample is just what you're going to do is go to sites. Ano ninyo? Okay, so okay, sige, doon. Go to sites.google.com. So i-type nyo na sa URL nyo, sites.google.com, and then when you press enter or you click nyo siya, todo ka mo sa Google Sites. Okay, then mapili ka mo customize ninyo nga dang customize nga web page mo naton. So example student portfolio, no? Click niyo siya. Not secure. Pero wait for it lang. For this one, this is an automatic just the deployment of this is automatic. All you have to do is to click your pero ipakita ko lang ninyo, guys. Hindi na ito in-depth discussion because we don't have time anymore. But I want you to see the difference between the two. Where on the first sample, what you did is only create a web page nasa Word. And this time, you can create a web page on the internet for your own consumption. For example, if you okay, if you have a logo, you put your logo here, your name, and then you change the picture. You can change picture also. Instead ka ng bata nga dyan, islan mo yung inyong picture. So you can make this your diary, or maybe you can create a club or anything. Picturean nyo, ibutang nyo di. You can change the image, etc. So you can put text box also. Pwede nyo customize. This one, about me. Pwede nyo ma-edit kung pareho ninyo. Or you can add page. Mag-add ka mo ka page, click nyo lang ang pages. Then sa dalom, after activities, you can create another. You just click this one. Tugangan nyo dyan, home, classes, activity. And because when you click publish, or you can change the theme, no? When you publish, ang matabo, butangan nyo dyan ngaran nyo, then i-display na ang tanan-tanan, ang web page ninyo within sa pages. Then afterwards, malantaw kung mga konsino nag-view ang inyo doon nga sa Google Sites. Pero sa Google doon naka-under, hindi doon sa www. So this is free. may bayad. You just try this, no? Because our topic right now is web page, no? So this is the very good alternative for you guys to start. For now, hindi ko lang anay ka mo pag-paymoan ka dyan. I-demo na kaliwat ha. Walang ako lang ka ninyo tulad. Next, sometimes siguro sa iba nato ng mga meetings, you create your own website or web page, and then you are going to have a screenshot and upload that to your Google Classroom. That activity will be later pa on our next mga activities. So this one, I think ma-end na kita di sa aton nga presentation, no? Dapat lang kita nila. Okay. Oh, hello. So, okay. That is our activity number 41. So you create a flowchart on deploying web page applications. And then that is all. 2 slides na lang na. Okay, this is the last slide. So add a star sapientiam to the stars through knowledge. Thank you guys. Thank you for listening, and thank you for attending this evening. Although you are only 8, but I appreciate your presence. 7 na lang. Because nadura ang isa. So, any questions before we, do you have any questions about web pages or websites? You don't have any...
Why, sir?
You don't have any deadline for this, so it's okay. But then, please make sure to do your activity, and then I'm not... you know, guys, I have not yet checked your work pa sa iba yung activity because I'm still busy. But eventually, we'll have your and then I'll go back to you. Okay? Gamay doon lang, guys. Nagdala kita ka meetings. So 14, apat pa. Apat pa guys ka meeting. Kag matapos doon yung first sem. Okay, so kamusta kamo doon? Ano doon yung gakaranabo sa live nato?
Sir? Sa 23, sir, may meeting pa, sir?
23 is next week. I don't know, maybe. May dyan paguro, guys. Ay, gusto ko madaad nga dang dito, hantad lang. 15, 16, 17, 18. Oo. So, lang para makatapos talagi. Ikaw ko pabuyan-buyanan takaron hindi takalagas ka January 15. Gamay lang ang pag-isindi, guys. Oo, guys, sinanglan na ito mag-meet up.
Tapos sa 30 palit, sir?
Oo.
Sabi ko, Christmas.
Sir, what are you?
Holiday, gani. Why? Holiday, hindi, para mag-attend ka mo, maparaffle ako.
Obvious, ha? Doon ka ron.
Apple din, namin da, sir eh.
Sa mga nang opening dyan.
Ano man lang kamo nag-attend. Sa sunod, sa dang 23 lang, sa
23,
30.
sir.
Oo. Maparaffle ako kalaod, promise.
Kami lang apito, dapat para po.
Ay, ilang kaninyo kung manahambal ka mo.
Kami lang apito.
Bala ka mo. Ha?
Orihin nyo. 4 na taon.
Pero,
opening
pito lang.
Inay pa signal na mo.
Gani, pito.
Gani?
Sige lang, okay lang guys. Hindi, uyon ko gani, gamay lang. Ay, para
Sir.
Oh, ito, musta?
Okay, sir.
Din ka mas kalinaw. Kalinaw ka mo.
Tsaka Miss Enrique, sir.
Ay, wait nyo nag-opening.
Why? Good boy.
Why? Dahil nagbakal lang kamo ka fishball o kung sa plaza.
What part
Wala.
na, sir?
Paras kita. Oo, sige lang.
Duro pa
Ano
tao,
lang,
sir.
ah?
Sunod lang.
Oo. Kamaan ka mo kadang ano guys, ang Wheel of Fortune, dabla.
Arago.
Ibutang ko nga. Ibutang ko nga ran
Trophy.
nyo sa may, ano ganito, di lang ha, pangitaon tabla da. Ang,
Ano, sir? Dry run na, sir? Dry run?
dry run, gid.
Ano da grocery
Oo,
si
sir.
price?
Worth 1.5 ko naman. Bonus.
Grocery da.
1.5.
Bonus.
Sobrang kamudo. Mapurdoy ka na.
Bonus.
Sobrang
Bonus.
sinyo. 30 pesos lang, alone.
Sir, di kami sir
Ha?
kabahan katong last mo nga send sir tong diagram bla sir.
Ano din, katong diagram. Ang tulad. Ang in-discuss natin bagulang.
Draw sa Microsoft Visio bla sir.
Ay, sus. Ang Microsoft Visio nga da, software da, guys. Pwede nyo na ma-download, libre da, wait bayad. Pakitaan nyo lang sa Google. Pero kung daw ay grid, hindi nyo makita sa Microsoft Word. Pwede ka mo dyan, timo ko diagram sa Microsoft Word. Laban sa insert, ano ko kanino, i-demo ko ha. Sige. Okay, wait.
Dry run to, sir. Kami ng fortune.
Dali lang yung classmate mo na ano ka, sa sunod lang ang bilog fortune. Hindi lang
Excited,
magkabala ka
Excited.
Apat
Oo.
na lang, timing apat na lang.
More chance of winning.
Apat lang kami sir eh.
Hindi lang mo nugid eh.
25%.
Para hindi lang mo nugid yung paraffol ta.
Tungaon, tadlaya grocery eh. Huwag ka mo kadaya.
Grocery, nako 30
1.5
pesos
man
ka
ang
Lord. Grabe. 30 pesos ka Lord. Kag may surprise ako nga itao.
Oh, cash.
Hindi cash. Hindi cash.
Base mga apple da.
Sir,
Basi fruits na worth.
Lang.
13 fruits man.
Sir, ampaw lang may sulod.
Base lang ano na ganito tawag adang ang kamay nga orange lang ano ganito.
Kiat-kiat.
Kiat-kiat, itong isang bilog. Kiat-kiat. Si Doc
Pare
lang.
gitehon sir, pwede mada. Pare
Pawa
gitehon,
sobrang
pwede
mo.
da.
Pwede na
Pawa,
rin sa kalaton.
pordoy kita kada. Dito no, demo doon bla, guys, oh, maghimo ka mo flowchart sa Word. Okay. Wait lang Microsoft Word. Dali lang yun, seryoso, anay. Okay. Hulat lang. Dali lang. Ito. Kung makita niyo guys, ano niyo, okay, so, wait, ulaton ko lang ang magana. Paano ka mo mag-give flowchart? Pwede ka mag-insert mo guys, so, na ang shapes. Then, di lang flowchart na ito, start sa, this one. Okay, so then, pwede nyo dyan ma-change sa blank lang siya. Then, sa sulod, butangan nyo di ka text. Start. Okay. Flowchart lang inayin mo natin guys ha. So then, afterwards, copy-paste nyo. Sorry. Meron. Okay, instead ka start, ang finish na din, no? So, lalong din, no? Start, finish. Okay, so then, first natin, ganito, ang first natin is, so then, ganitong first natin yan, na-close ko doon. But anyway, so yeah, start, then insert nyo na yun. Conditions, ang properties. Then, yeah. Actually, duwa na guys kabilog na sa properties. Then, ang sa tunga will be Diamond. Ang diamond, din diamond ganito. Yeah. So, ang diamond is condition. Okay, so these are the components of your flowchart. Insert, then shapes. Natawa nyo ba sa shapes? So, may flowchart. Ilagay dyan. Kita nyo? Guys, kita nyo?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So, may flowchart na. Then, ang arrow nyo, this one. Or pwede ka makabutang ka-arrow nga. Ang gamay lang arrow gamitan nyo. Eh, may condition statements na mo. So, like for example, this one. No? May condition da. Ang arrow, ang condition means kung yes or no bala. Or may, ano. So, copy-paste lang siya. Hindi ko lang hindi ko lang guys perfectohon. Meaning, may tipo ito at simple doon. Kasi ang takuras. Tapos, ibutang hindi kung ano yung sulod na. Ang daya is variable. Tandaan nyo da. Hindi, start to finish given na sanda guys. Start to finish. So, ang start to finish una-una sa nakapuntalin. Ang dayang square, condition statement da. Hindi. Declaration ka variable. Declaration. Ang condition statement, ang daya ho. Karon kung wala ka santo ang condition niyo, pwede mabutang ka mo ka-arrow, pabalik diyo. So, ikaw, nandoon mo ka diyo. Then, arrow liwat. Depende sa conditions. So, ang condition nga is yes or no, mga conditional statements. So, kung yes, yes, lang. Magbutang ka mo ka word dili, hindi magsanto de. May diagram. Insert ka mo ka guys, ka text box, no? Ang text box na dyan, okay? Nung tabo. Ito. Simple text box. I-edit na lang siya. Para mabutangan nyo ka content bala. Pero, ang text box dapat, wala siya color. Ang shape outline niya bulon nyo. So, puti. Para nga, white, border, tapos ano siya, text lang mabutang nyo. So, kung butangan nyo di yes, ang condition yes, kung pakadto da di diya sa diyo, napanaog. Kung no naman, copy-paste nyo daw. Then, ang no, di sa babaw. So, amo dyan yung pinaka-simple doon na flowchart nyo na himo naton. Ugaring lang ay pasantuan ninyo sa module naton, no? Ang ginapangayo, abi ka module naton. Kung madumduman ninyo, 5 ka bilog, no? Kung butang balon, 5 ka flowchart mo nyo eh. So, i-drawing nyo anay sa papel, antes nyo sulat di. Sa, parang hindi ka mo Yagwa na kada. Okay, ulat na module na ito dyan, no? Imuan nyo ka flowchart. Number 1, ang sa asap.net page life cycle, no? This one. Ang kadua will be activity number 2. So, dito namin ang number 2. Session state management daya. So 5 to sa nakabilog guys. May mo dyan, may module dyan yung lantawa. 5 man to sa nakabilog. So muda, ang daygo na. So muda maging mo ka flowchart to. So word. Okay, so sige, okay doon. Satisfied ka mo ka naton? Demo. Manan nyo doon guys. Hello, di man gapon. Hi, hello. Si Roseanne na okay.
Sir.
Sino to kina? Mo guys, mo. Yes?
Oo.
Okay.
Siya below na to, sir.
Okay. Why do si Rose, nagsala ko ano yung dua. Sige lang pareho kabingaran nyo. Pero okay lang. Amo da Rosa? Rose? Okay do Rose? Naintindihan mo doon? Galing kamo tinyo ma-fill up kasulod na. Kay ti kamo maobra kun ano. Ay una-una tong ano ganito gani. Session management kag ano to gani. So imo ano to ka flowchart. Dayon na butangan nyo ka kung ano sulod. Dayon kun ang kondisyon nga to guys sa tong arrow, kung makita ninyo sa tong arrow naton itong diya sa media ho. Na ang sa diya guys ho, sa condition naton sa arrow. Ang ginhimo ko nga daya is sample lang daya. It might be lain anang nga condition base hindi pa mo. So depende. Simple lang abi din nga ano platform. Medyo maganit lang adang duha ka conditions. Instead ko daya may amo makajo na may arrow pa siya or may arrow di sa right side. Dayon may ano pa siya. Pwede madang adang copy paste. So instead kada may condition pa gid may kasanto lang. Pwede madaangad ang inyong arrow diya sa may ano jahalin or diin diya pakadto sa may piyak. This one. So ambal ko gani kaninyo guys, depende kung diin kung ano yung gina-state ka condition. Kamo tinyo himo ka condition statements ninyo guys. Tapos may kung yes na siya. Kung yes do di. Meaning sa diya kag sa diya. Or sige, butan ka isa-isa diya. Then diya pag-guess babaw. So kung no naman, balik duman sa babaw. Diya duman makadto. So dalawa na. So depende guys kung ano ya ano na. Pero i-fill up niyo dali ng sulod na. Magbutang ka mo add text lang kung ano yung variable. So example ka variable blue circle na. Ang daya condition what if na. Then just may sulod how do so kung ano ang yes nga dali dili ta na yaan na ano so copy then paste may no pwede dito sa babaw pato na diyan na. Okay, so more or less daw mo da guys ya itsura na ka brown ninyo. Dayon nagasanga nga depende sa conditions. Importante makadto mo sa finish. Alin sa start. This is the so mo daya. Depende sa ano conditions. Medyan ganito niya conditions na instead nga daya des lalong nag-aarak na diyo. Kapin pa sa mga if statements bla. Mga nyo guys, ang amo nga ano nga ginaobra ninyo, the blueprint daya ka program ninyo sorry purpose ko kada day insa nga amo kada day para nga kamaan kamo magplano ka mga ano ninyo halin sa puno sa punta. Taramdan daya ka inyong mga program kag ano sorry. So kamaan kamo magplastar ka mga conditions. Pareho bala kun ano mga luyag kamo may mga pasakali pa na mataw kamo ka roses, mataw kamo ka chocolate. Dulong nyo napangalagaan nyo alin sa eskwelahan padto sa balayda. Dayon amo madaya gina ano ko kaninyo to karon. Gina-plastar ko bla yadang critical thinking ninyo. Just like ano himuon niyo sa magplano bla na magplano nga magdatag condition statements na ano himuon niyo sa mga condition. ano yung mga backup plan nyo. So, those are the critical thinking na dapat nyo mamanaan. Dang ano guys, hindi amo nga dang buko lang at ano mathematics ang foundation ka IT no pati condition statement, but logical thinking. So ginatutuan ta kamo nga magpaminsar ka paagi kung paano nyo himuon ang isa ka butang. Magplano. So muna ba na. It so happen nga dato nga mga topic, session management, ano. So kung hindi ka mukmaan kung ano yung ginatawag ng session management, i-search niyo sa Google kung ano day na. Tapos amo da doon niya chimpo nga himuan ni doon ka diagram nga ginimo naton ang dayas sa word. Okay, para nga hindi ka mo mabudlayan, para hindi ka mo mabudlayan, i-ano nyo guys, i-picture nyo tulad, i-save screen niyo, ano ganito tawag kada? Picture, i-ano nyo guys, print screen, or kung cellphone ginagamit nyo, screenshot nyo doon, para nga may taramdan ka mo guys. Aton-aton nun dyan. Kasi, piram na ka mo nag-attend. Depende ka ninyo kung i-share niyo sa classmate ninyo. Pero amo day mo nyo guys, na ginatawaan todo ka mo ka-clue. Screenshot doon, tapos doon.
Okay, sir.
Na amo da maghimo ko start.
Tapos
Okay,
na.
so amo da. Okay, amo da maghimo ko flowchart. So amo da. Okay doon
sir.
Hindi lang gato makamo. So anto pa mo
Hindi ko
load.
pagbuyan si Arco, sir. Kasi si Arco.
Okay, sige, okay lang. Okay lang. Tingala ko ga-echo ya dingding. Tingala ko ma-echo yung dingding. Ngayon nasa CR. Literal, nila CR ga-echo kung magtawagaw.
Kapag-kondisyon.
Basta mag-echo dahil sa CR.
Naglagpok.
Hindi, joke lang da. Sige guys. Thank you. Good. Kung may concern pa kamo, sorry lang kung nabotaw sa bat ko kanino this past days hindi ko kainsindi ka questions sabi ka ano. Pero actually gali ang ginapamangkot sinuntungan yung classmate yung nag-ano ang ginapamangkot gali na ang sa activity nga post ko sa Google Classroom. So mo gali kay ang utok ko biga lapad hay duro ginabra ko tulad. So napatay pa din yung kaisa ko. So duro blaya natabo. Tindo hindi ko ka
Gani, sir. Doro ka nagtabot ako ng Disyembre.
Gani.
Hindi malikawan.
Oo. Duro lang ba? Hindi ko pwede ma-share ka ninyo. Iba niya detalye. Sorry, good. Tiyan mo lang dahil. Tiyan nyo lang palihog. Kung matapos naman dyan, malipas bala. Okay naman. Medyo gumay lang pag-intindi lang. Mo lang dahil. Itikwaan ko masabat ko gid mga pamangkot nyo sa ano nato sa GC or sa ano. Sige. So thank you. Good evening and salamat gid sa pag-attend nyo. See you lang guys sa 2030. Sorry gid. Isa man lang oras hindi na ta mag sobrado pa to sa next week. Tingnan ko nga na ano lang gid. Pasimplihon ko lang gid ang activity na to. Sige, salamat. Thank you. Daw lawig do kita. May gabi lang gid sa kaninyo talandayan sa panimalay ninyo.
Sige, sir.
Sige, bye-bye. I-ano ko doon guys, yung recording. Stop ko. And thank you sa pag-attend.